to a special episode of What's Up CN. Today we are featuring candidates running for the Central Noble School Board.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time today. Please tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Amanda Locke, and I am married. I have 3 children. One is 5, a little boy at Central Noble Primary, and then I have 2 sophomore daughters here at Central Noble High School.
So now on to our first question. Why are you interested in this position?
I am interested in this position. It has been something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. My schedule really didn't allow for me to do that. I went back to school and got my bachelor's degree, and then my time opened up a little bit with that, and then my seat came open for the school board, and I just really felt led to fill that seat and represent our school.
Mm-hmm. What is your current involvement in the CN community?
Central Noble community. My current involvement, I've had previous involvement. My husband was a basketball coach for several years when our girls were little on up through 8th grade. I coached Central Noble cheer here for a couple of years in the high school, which I super loved. But then I had my son, and so right now my involvement is running kids for sports and school events and things like that. I would like to be more involved. Once the girls' season ends here soon, I'd like to get more involved in the Central Noble Athletics Booster Club.
What expertise do you think you bring to the board?
What expertise? Well, I'm a Central Noble graduate, so I'm a product of Central Noble. I have children here, so my interest in that is they have never had a bad experience here at Central Noble. I feel like they have had great mentors and leaders, leading them through the way here. So my expertise is also I have a bachelor's degree in management. I've had some extra training in leadership. I currently work in finance at Tenneco and Ligonier, and I feel like a lot of my expertise is based on looking at the data, not allowing emotion to overtake my decisions, and really making the best call, not necessarily for what is in my household, but a whole, the school as a whole.
Thank you for joining us, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you for joining us on What's Up CN. Today we'll be talking about our CN candidates. So, for our first question, why are you interested in this position?
I used to be a teacher at Central Noble, and I really miss Central Noble. I teach at East Noble right now, and I have a lot of friends and family that still work and go to Central Noble, and I just I want to make CN the best place it can be, and since I've been gone, I miss that small school. And I just want to be able to get involved in the CN community again.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a teacher, special ed teacher at the East Noble High School, and I had a son who graduated from Central Noble. My wife teaches at the Albion Elementary there in town, and my daughter's a freshman there at Central Noble. And I taught there for 10 plus years, and I coach tennis over at East Noble. I'm head coach of the girls and assist the boys.
What is your current involvement in the CN community?
Well, like I kind of said a little bit ago, I have I've got a vested interest in CN because of all my years there, and that I have so many friends. I've got some extended family that are in the system, and my family, and I've often thought that, not that I really like Westview that much, but Westview's kind of like the school corporation of LaGrange County that everybody thinks is the best and really wants to go there and stuff. And I've often thought that Central Noble could be the Westview of Noble County. It's a nice small school. That's what I always loved about it. And, it's where you can get that personal touch. And that's what I really love about CN.
What experience and expertise do you think you can bring to the table?
Well, I think after this current session of the school board is over, I don't believe there's anybody on the school board that has an education teaching background. And I think, if I win, I would be a huge asset to that because I've been in education for over 20 years. And I've served on bargaining committees for the teachers there at Central Noble when we were looking at contracts and stuff. So, and I know CN inside and out, and I think that I would just be a really good fit for everybody at Central Noble.
Well, thank you for joining us, and best of luck.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. Have a good one, CN.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hello, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time today. Please tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me. I am Dina Rupert, and oh my goodness, a little bit about me. I'm a graduate of West Noble, but I'm also a graduate of Indiana University with a degree in general education. I've been married for a lot of years. I have 2 daughters that both have graduated from Central Noble, and I have a young grandson that I kind of help watch, and he's going to be probably coming here when he's old enough to start school.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, why are you interested in this position?
Oh, interested in this position because, again, a young grandson coming up, I want to make sure that, we've got everything in place for him to really succeed in his learning experience. And I know that I bring a lot to the table that I can possibly help make decisions along those lines.
So, what is your current involvement in the CN community?
My involvement in the community at this point in time, I have volunteered quite a bit with a community center in Jefferson Township, the Sweet Church Community Center, and now I'm on the board as a member of the board to help make decisions, and I also schedule events that occur because we're a community center, so we're open for all kinds of celebrations that can happen in the community.
Yeah. As you said before, what expertise do you think you bring to the board?
As far as expertise, I don't know that I have expertise as far as what all happens as a school board member, but my experience is based on 14 years of teaching. So I have an idea of what happens in a classroom and how hard teachers work and how hard it is for them to make sure that everything is in place for the best possible learning. And I know that, especially during this time frame, it's even more challenges are on the horizon, and I'd like to kind of help maybe smooth some of those over.
So, thank you for your time and best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Hello. Thank you for joining us on What's Up CN. Today, thank you for your time, and please tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Tyler Schuler. I'm currently running for the York Township School Board position, and member of the Albion community, and that's pretty much about it.
Now for our first question. Why are you interested in this position?
Well, interested in the school board position. The Albion community, like many communities across the state, really take pride and focus in on their schools. And when schools are doing well academically and athletically, the communities surrounding those schools just thrive. And the school board, even though it's such a I feel the school board's a minor part of that. They do create policies and procedures and really structure the framework for all kids within the school corporation to be successful academically. And when that happens, the community surrounding that just has great pride for the school and stuff. So being a part of the school board, and I think helping out with those issues are really what I'm looking forward to, hopefully starting in January.
So, what is your current involvement in the CN community?
Well, currently, I guess I own a house in the community. More of a homeowner, but this opportunity I think is giving me the opportunity to do more in the community and do more in the serving role with the community. So taking more of an active role in the community and with the school corporation as well. But and that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm not one that likes to sit on the sidelines, so to speak, and just be a minimum contributor to any community that I live in. So this is just giving me another opportunity to serve not only the teachers and the school, but also I kind of take a look at this as serving the community as well.
Mm-hmm. So what expertise do you think you bring to the board?
I think my 17 years in education and those 17 years have created, not only being a classroom teacher, but also being on the administrative side of the education. I think I bring a real big, real different aspect to the board, and I think those experiences that I've had will help kind of shape and drive maybe some different views on some policies and procedures. But I do think that, and I could be wrong about this, but I think when the new board takes over in January, I think that I might be, again, if elected, I might be the only candidate, only board member that has had experience inside, actually in the building, as far as a teacher and an administrator. So I think I will have a valuable role with the board moving forward.
Well, thank you so much, and best of luck.
Perfect. Thank you.